Hello, I'm Cindy Tonkin. I'm the consultant, author of the Consultant's Guides. Here's a couple of them. I help consultants win more work. So thank you for downloading the Win More Work Focuser. It will be in your inbox in the next 10 minutes or so. It's going to help you with 3 things that I've discovered hold smart consultants back from winning the work that they pitch for. The first one is we need to work out how we can inspire trust more consistently. We need to understand how to create action, and we need to move from being data-centric to being client-centric in the way that we present and pitch to audiences. If you as a consultant have ever spent a large amount of time preparing a tender or a pitch for a client and then been picked at the post by someone with an off-the-shelf inferior product, then this is for you. I know this is true because it happened to me. Around the year 2000, I had been consulting already for around 8 years in my own business, and probably 12 years in the real world. I was invited to tender by a client. I didn't know the client well, but I'd been recommended by clients who trusted me and knew me very well. And I spent weeks. I assembled a team. I nutted out what does this word mean? What do they mean by this? How do I show this? What's the evidence for my expertise? I think that one of the hardest jobs in the world is writing your own CV, and the second hardest is writing a pitch where you have to write your own CV with inside. So I did all that, and then the client came back and said, "Thank you. We've gone with one of the big accounting firms." I think there was Big 6 at the time. It's probably big, who knows how many there are now. But you know what I mean. The client literally said to me, it's not because we thought they would do a better job, but because they have a track record, we can trust them. And I was, look, first I was furious, then I was sad, then I was anxious. A series of emotions wafted across my emotional landscape, and in the end I went, I'm not going to do this. I want to find out how this works. So like any good consultant, I set myself an assignment, and I've been doing this now since 15 years or so. I've been looking at what are the things that hold us back, what are the things that move us forward, who's successful, who's not. That's one of the things I use to write my books. So more than 7,000 consultants have read those books and put them into action, and every now and then I get a really pleasing email from someone telling me how much I've changed their life. And you know, I'm not so, I like that. What I've discovered is it's not that complex once you know the principles. There are 3 big ones, as I've said before: inspiring action, inspiring trust, and moving from data-centric to client-centric presentations. I've done this with all kinds of industries, from technical to finance to travel to self-help and yoga and Pilates. It's across the board, the principles remain the same. So now I've put together a system to help you to win more work. In this system, we go over the structure of pitching so that you can win more work, how to build trust so you can get them on side, and what you need to do to inspire action so that you push the go button and it's all good to go. It will give you some light bulb moments and summarize the research so that you can move from waiting for work to creating a waiting list. Move from wondering where your next work has come from to wondering how you're going to deal with all the work that you have. You will understand why your pitches haven't always worked, how some of them have and why they did, and how the ones in the future can work more, and how the future ones will work even better. Be the authority, not the also-ran. So just to recap, the program's about winning more work without being a skis. It's going to take you through the 3 shifts that help you create trust, inspire action, and going from data-centric to client-centric in your presentations and pitches. And the whole point is to move you from waiting for work to making a waiting list, to being anxious about where the next piece of work is going to come from, to being anxious about how you're going to deliver all the work that you've got on your plate. Moving you from an also-ran to the authority, because you deserve to win more work without being a skis. The seminar's free, it's online. Press the button down below and register in. I'll see you on Thursday. I'm looking forward to working with you and finding out more about how it is that we can work together and win more work. So today I'd like to invite you to join me on the webinar. Normally I would charge around $700 for this webinar and some associated coaching. But for today, because I'm running the online seminar webinar for a client, I'm happy to invite you as a complimentary. Come along and see it. We'll go through the 3 things. We'll give you the opportunity to ask questions, and you'll be able to kind of really make it make sense. And I'll see you then. I'm Cindy Tonkin, Consultants Consultant. Have a lovely day.